Have you ever felt like you're fighting against reality? Like you're pushing a boulder uphill, trying to force your dreams into existence, only to be met with resistance, obstacles, and the same old frustrating patterns. You make vision boards, you say affirmations, but deep down, there's a disconnect. The life you experience doesn't match the one you desire. This feeling of being a victim of circumstance, tossed around by an indifferent universe, is one of the most painful illusions of the human experience. It's a story of separation, a belief that you are here, and the life you want is over there, separated by a vast chasm of effort and luck. But what if I told you that the universe isn't indifferent? What if I told you that it's not ignoring you, but responding to you with perfect, unwavering precision every single moment of your life? The problem isn't your effort, it's the signal you're sending. We've been taught to see our bodies as mere biological machines, and our DNA as a fixed, static blueprint passed down from our ancestors. This is a profound misunderstanding. Your DNA is not just a code. It is a living, dynamic antenna. It is a conscious piece of technology that is constantly in communication with the energetic field that permeates all of existence, the quantum field. This channel is dedicated to helping you remember this truth, creating every piece of content with the deepest intention, care, and love to support your journey back to your true, powerful self. So let's dismantle the old paradigm and explore the true nature of your power. The solution to this feeling of powerlessness lies in understanding the language of the universe. The universe doesn't speak in words, wishes, or even desperate pleas. It speaks one language and one language only: frequency. And you are broadcasting a frequency right now. This is not a metaphor. Your very DNA is a transmitter. Scientists have discovered that your DNA emits what are known as biophotons, subtle particles of light. This is not random light. It is intelligent, structured light. When you are in a state of inner peace, love, or gratitude, the light emitted by your DNA is coherent and harmonious, like a perfectly tuned laser. But when you experience stress, fear, or anxiety, that light becomes scattered, chaotic, and incoherent. Your emotions are not just fleeting feelings. They are energetic instructions that literally modify your biology in real time. A feeling of joy creates harmonic resonance at a molecular level, causing your cells to thrive. A feeling of fear causes your biology to contract, preparing for a threat. Every emotion you have is translated by your DNA into a specific vibrational signature. This signature, this frequency, is broadcast out from you into the quantum field. The ancient spiritual texts understood this. The Bible says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." It doesn't say "as a man thinketh in his mind." It specifies the heart, the center of feeling and emotion. Your feeling state is the instruction you are giving to the universe. So, why does life so often feel like a struggle if we are constantly broadcasting? The challenge lies in the fact that your conscious mind, the part of you that wants and desires, is only in charge about 5% of the time. The other 95% of your day, your behaviors, your emotional reactions, your automatic thoughts, is run by your subconscious mind. As neuroscience confirms, your subconscious is a repository of past experiences, learned beliefs, and unresolved emotional memories. It's the programming you received, mostly before the age of 7. If you grew up feeling unsafe, unworthy, or that life is a struggle, your body memorized those feelings. Your subconscious mind is conditioned to perpetually recreate the chemistry of fear, lack, or frustration, because that is its known, familiar state of being. You might consciously want abundance, but if your subconscious is broadcasting a frequency of scarcity learned in childhood, which signal do you think is more powerful? The 5% wish or the 95% program? This creates a state of internal conflict. You want one thing, but you feel another. You think one way, but you act another. This internal division, this incoherence, sends a weak, scrambled, and contradictory signal to the quantum field. And a scrambled signal can only ever be reflected back as a scrambled, chaotic reality, Your life isn't a mess because you're unlucky. It's a mess because your signal is. To change your reality, you must change the signal. And the fastest way to do this is to become the master of your inner world. This begins with a principle at the heart of quantum physics, the observer effect. In the famous double-slit experiment, scientists found that particles of light behave as a wave of infinite possibilities until they are observed. The moment they are looked at, they collapse from a wave of potential into a single, specific particle in a single location. You are that observer. Your attention is what collapses potential into reality. But here's the key. You must learn to observe your inner state without judgment. When a negative emotion like anger or sadness arises, our instinct is to resist it, suppress it, or distract ourselves from it. But whatever you resist persists. Resisting an emotion is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It takes immense energy, and eventually, it will pop up with even greater force. The path to freedom is to simply allow the feeling to be there. Observe it as pure energy in your body. Don't label it good or bad. Don't attach a story to it. Just watch it. Notice where you feel it. Notice its texture, its temperature. By bringing your calm, non-judgmental awareness to the emotion, you are applying the observer effect to your own energy field. You are taking your power back from the subconscious program. The energy, once observed without resistance, begins to dissolve and move through you, allowing your body to return to its natural, harmonious baseline frequency. This is the first practical step. Become the silent watcher of your inner world. This brings us to the core of creation, the principle of coherence. Coherence is a state of profound inner alignment where your heart, mind, and body are all in sync, broadcasting a single, clear, powerful frequency. Your thoughts are aligned with your feelings, and your feelings are embodied in your physical state. When you are coherent, you are not sending mixed signals. You are a clear channel. Your heart, which generates an electromagnetic field thousands of times stronger than the brain's, is broadcasting a signal of love and wholeness. Your brain waves shift into harmonious patterns, allowing for insight and creativity. Your body relaxes, and your DNA emits that beautiful, laser-like stream of coherent light. This unified signal is an undeniable instruction to the quantum field. Quantum mechanics tells us about the principle of resonance. Objects with a similar vibrational frequency naturally affect and amplify one another. When you broadcast a coherent frequency of wholeness, joy, or abundance, you begin to resonate with all the potentials in the quantum field that match that frequency. The field, which is a neutral mirror, has no choice but to respond. It is not a magical or mystical process. It is physics. It begins to organize matter, people, opportunities, and events to perfectly match the frequency you are holding. In contrast, incoherence is internal chaos. Your mind is worrying about the future, your heart is heavy with pain from the past, and your body is tense with stress. This creates a scattered, weak, and contradictory signal. The quantum field, being a perfect mirror, can only reflect that inner chaos back to you as a life filled with confusion, struggle, and unpredictable outcomes. The ancient Vedanta philosophy of India captures this perfectly with the phrase, Aham Brahmasmi, which means I am the universe. You are not a small separate being asking a vast universe for things. You are a localized expression of that universe, instructing it from within through the quality of your own being. Your job is not to chase after what you want. Your job is to become, in your inner world, the person who already has it. So, how do you integrate this into your daily life? It begins the moment you wake up. Before you reach for your phone and flood your brain with the world's chaos, take 5 minutes. Close your eyes and connect with your inner body. Place your hand on your heart and simply breathe. Feel the life force within you. This isn't about trying to feel something you don't. It's about connecting with the quiet aliveness that is always present beneath the noise of your mind. Throughout your day, set an intention to become aware of your emotional state. You can set a quiet alarm on your phone every hour or two as a reminder. When it goes off, just pause. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Don't judge the answer. If you're feeling stressed, just acknowledge it. Okay, stress is here. Breathe into it. Observe it as energy. By doing this, you break the spell of unconscious reaction. You are stepping out of the 95% subconscious program and into the 5% of conscious creation. I invite you to do this right now. Pause for a moment and just check in. What is the primary feeling tone in your body? Is it expansive or contracted? Calm or agitated? Simply notice. This simple act of noticing is the most powerful creative tool you possess. It is the first step in consciously choosing the frequency you broadcast. This is how you shift from being a reactor to your environment to being the creator of your environment. As you begin this practice, you will inevitably face challenges. The primary obstacle is the addiction to familiar negative emotions. It may sound strange, but your body can become chemically addicted to the hormones of stress, like cortisol and adrenaline. Your mind, through years of repetition, has created strong neural pathways associated with worry, doubt, and fear. When you start to cultivate peace and coherence, your body and brain may initially rebel. It might feel uncomfortable or even boring. Your mind will whisper doubts. This isn't working. Nothing is changing. You're just fooling yourself. This is your old identity fighting to survive. It's crucial to understand this resistance not as a sign of failure, but as a sign of progress. You are literally rewiring your brain and reconditioning your body. This is where the science of epigenetics becomes so empowering. Epigenetics shows that your genes are not your destiny. Your emotional and energetic environment sends signals that can turn certain genes on and others off. By sustaining a new, coherent emotional state, you are sending new signals to your DNA. You are instructing your cells to build a new body, one that is wired for peace, health, and abundance. When doubt arises, see it for what it is, a ghost of the old program. Observe it without engaging. Return your attention to your breath, to the feeling of your heart. Reassure yourself, I am in the process of creating a new reality. My body is learning a new state of being. You don't fight the old reality. You simply stop feeding it with your attention and energy. You stabilize your new, chosen frequency until it becomes your dominant state of being. Sustaining this state is the true work. The quantum field doesn't respond to a fleeting moment of positivity. It responds to your sustained state of being. We are at the end of this journey for today, but at the very beginning of yours. Let this sink in. You are not separate from the universe. You are a co-creator, hardwired for connection and manifestation. Your reality is a direct, undeniable reflection of your internal vibrational state, broadcast to the quantum field through the living antenna of your DNA. The world you experience is not happening to you. It is happening through you and as you. The power to transform your life does not lie in changing the external world. It lies in mastering the internal one. It's about cultivating coherence, that beautiful alignment of a clear mind, an open heart, and a relaxed body. The ultimate goal is not to force outcomes or to manipulate the universe into giving you what you want. The goal is to sustain a coherent inner state of love, peace, and wholeness, simply for its own sake. When you align with this authentic frequency, which is your true nature, the quantum field has no choice but to reflect a harmonious, abundant, and joyful reality back to you. It is law. It is physics. Your only task is to practice awareness without judgment, to observe the old programs of fear and lack as they arise, and to let them pass without identifying with them. Choose, moment by moment, to return to the frequency of your heart. This is your power. This is your freedom. If this message resonated with you, subscribe and join this community. We are all here to support one another on this journey of remembering who we truly are. Begin today. Begin now. Become the conscious observer of your energy and watch as your world transforms to match the new signal you send.